Hello, this is Mike McCloy with Twin Harbor Web Solutions, and in this brief video tutorial I'm just going to show you how to work with galleries in Waypoint 3. If you've recently been upgraded to Waypoint 3, we have a whole new suite of tools for working with galleries. We made it a lot simpler to use, and I'm just going to go over some of those features real quick with you here. I'm already logged into the site, so as you see I have the Waypoint edit bar here at the bottom. So let's go over to the site admin and create a gallery and get started. So if I wasn't already here, what you're going to do is click Content and go down to Galleries, and a list of all your galleries will be right here. If you've been migrated, your existing galleries will be moved, and they'll appear here. But let's create a new one. So I'm going to click Add here on the top right, and we're going to give. I have some pictures here, some website samples, pictures of screenshots from some websites we've done that I have to use here. And I've clicked Save, and now I'm already ready to manage my gallery. So let's add some images to it, and you can do that by clicking Select Files here on the right. And here on my desktop, I have some pictures available. And the nice thing about this is, unlike a lot of upload tools you see on the internet, where you have to do one at a time and keep clicking Browse over and over, here you can select multiple. So what I'm going to do is click one of these pictures, and then I'm going to hold the Shift key on my keyboard and click the last item. And you're going to see it's going to select multiple items all at once. And the other thing you could do is actually click, in Windows it's the Control key, and on the Apple it is, or the Mac, it's the Command key. And you can toggle. So I'm holding the Command key on the Mac here, now I can click and turn certain ones on and off, pick which ones I want. I'll leave it select to all for this, and we'll click Open. And what's happening now is, you'll see here on the right, each one of these files is being uploaded, all one after the other, and you see the little progress bar is going here, and as it loads to the server, it's processing them and taking care of them, and it's going to run through this whole little list right here for you. So right now it's saving you the time of clicking Browse a whole bunch of times, which we find pretty convenient. And now that it's done, you'll see right here here's all the thumbnails that have been created, the small version of each picture, and I can click on any one of these, and you'll see here's one of the websites that we did here. I'll click the back button. Let's go back. And if you want to do, let's work with the order maybe a little bit. Let's say we want to put these in chronological order. There's a button right here that says Reorder Gallery. Once I've clicked that, now you'll see I get a move icon on my mouse cursor, and I can click and drag these and put these in any order I want. So let's say I want to put this one first, and I want to put this one over here. Any order you really want, you can control this. And if it goes multiple rows, it's a grid. You can just keep going. So let's click Save Changes. We're happy with that order, let's say. And we're done. Now, we've created the gallery, we've uploaded the pictures, but they're not on the website yet. So let's go back to website. And now what we basically have to do is put them on a page somewhere, because these are all our pages. So let's go to page 2, sample page here. We'll click Edit Page at the bottom. And we want to put a widget to display all these pictures right here. There's two ways of adding pictures. This is the first of those two ways. We'll click Add a Widget, and the Gallery Display widget, you'll see it displays a gallery on the page. We'll click that. Now we have a widget right here, and we'll click the little gear icon to configure it. And what we have to do is select the gallery from the list. We only have one, so there it is. And you can select an item template. We just have a default one here, but depending on your site, we may have created a few different ones for you. We also have a few options here, images per page, and basically that means if you want to, let's say we want to do 4x4, just for the sake of argument, I'll say there's 4 per page in 2 columns. So if we do that, it's going to basically say it's a 2x2 grid, 4 items per page, and what it's going to do is create the paging links for us. So you'll see we have 2x2, and there's links 1, 2 right here. So there's 2 pages, and here's the second page, and I can click back to the first page by clicking that. You can click this, and it loads up the full version of it right here. Depending again on the template, you may have custom features available in the template, but this is the default functionality. That's the first way of putting it, but what this does is it puts the entire gallery right on the page. So if we now go back to the admin and put more pictures in the gallery, this will start adding more pages as necessary and fill it out. This page will keep itself updated to whatever's in the gallery. The other way of doing it, let's click Edit Page again, is if you want to have a little more control over what pictures are on your page. Let's close out. What I'm doing is deleting the Gallery Display widget. Say OK, it's gone. And here we have a rich text editor widget in place. Let's click the gear on this one. And let's insert, maybe we just want to put 2 pictures on this page. Maybe we want to spread them out over our website. I'm going to click this icon right here, which is the add an image from a gallery link. There's 2 picture tools. It's this second one. and you'll see here's our gallery. You'll have a list if there's more than one. I'll click website samples, and let's just say we want to put this picture in there. So I clicked it, and now I choose which size. You'll also notice Waypoint's automatically created the sizes that we need. We have a thumbnail, the original size, which is much larger, and a normal size. Let's just say we want to put the thumbnail, and I want to link it to the full version. So I'm going to check this box right here to link it. Insert the image, and put a couple spaces in, and let's just do another one. So I'll pick this one. Again, the thumbnail, again, link it, and insert that there. So now I've inserted my two. I'll click Save, and it's linked those up. So if I click that, it loads the full version for me. Let's go back to the page. So that's the other way that you can insert more pictures. But note that this way, if you add more pictures to the gallery, it does not update in place. So you have a little more control, but the trade-off is automation. There's one other quick feature that I just want to go over quick. Let's go back to the site admin. You'll notice that the thumbnails that we created are a certain size. Another new feature that we have in Waypoint is the ability to customize how big your thumbnails are going to be, how big the large size is going to be, etc. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the galleries list here, and instead of clicking Manage Items to work with those items, we're going to click Settings. And you'll see over here on the right, here's the different sizes right here. Thumbnail is 100 by 100 pixels. This is in pixels. Normal size is 800 by 800, and original has no limit, so it will keep the original file on hand. So let's say we wanted to make it bigger. All we have to do is click Edit. If I want my thumbnails to be larger, I can say 200 by 200, and click Save. And now that's updated. And one thing to note, though, is this does not actually change the images you already have in the gallery. It just changes the new images. So now if I go and add those images again, the thumbnails will be larger. One other thing you can do is click Add. Let's say we want the thumbnail, we want the normal size, but we also want a custom size. Let's say, I don't know, maybe 450 by 450. Sometimes you want a custom size for some page you're working on. Now, when you upload images to this gallery, you're going to get one in the thumbnail size, one in the normal size, the original it'll hold on to, and it will also create a custom size, 450 by 450. Also note that it says 200 by 200, or whichever size there, that is the bounding box. So it will size the image down, keeping the same proportions, even though it may not be square, and fit it inside a 200 by 200 box. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. And when we're done, we're going to click Save Changes. And that takes care of that. The other thing you can also do is under Settings, there's an option called Gallery Settings. And you'll see the options are here. Now, these are the defaults for your site. So it's the same thing. You can edit this here. But now when you create new galleries, they will follow this rule. So that's just a quick overview of how galleries work in Waypoint.